I was raised in a very dysfunctional home where performance was everything and love was conditional.
I was raised with an angry God, a judgmental God, not a forgiving God. In that, I was told often that I was going to hell. When I was told I was going to hell, I decided to live that way.
I ran away to Florida with a real crazy guy, and we started working on boats in Florida, and we were bringing in large amounts of marijuana into the country. Apparently, the DEA got hold of us, and we were pretty hot in Florida, so the people we were working for decided it was best to move us over to Africa, to Kenya. Until about 8 months later, we got busted.
In the early 90s, we were having one of those arguments. It was an argument that started with, hey, what time do you want to go to the movies? We got into a fight. In the end, I hurt her. To that end, I became a felon of domestic violence. I was wrapped in shame for my actions. But out of that came a greater good.
Our sentence was 9 months in deportation. I served 1 month of my sentence. I appealed my case, and I got out, and I had made promises to God that I would change my lifestyle, that I would never do this anymore, and I kept those promises for about 2 weeks.
And at that point, I started attending church. Wasn't a believer, but I was attending because I wanted what the people around me had.
I was lost, and I was alone and sad and lonely and very scared. And all I could say was, God, please help me. And he did. I ended up in an AA meeting, and I liked what I saw, and I felt like I belonged there. After 12 years of being sober, I felt like I needed more. I needed God.
So at that point in March of 2003, I cried beside my bed, and I accepted Christ into my heart. And so much fell away.
I walked into Impact one Sunday morning. I went, oh my gosh, I'm home. And I opened up the Bible and started to read the Bible and studied the Bible, and I started to get to know God.
One of the things that I appreciate most about my life now is the freedom from lying. I don't have to hide myself away and live in shame.
My life today is filled with joy and peace and contentment.
My anger has subsided so much. My anger, which blew out in '94, subsided a lot at that time, and now it has almost completely gone.
I would tell my younger self to know that God loves me. God loved me as a child. God loved me even before I was born. I didn't know that. I didn't know God cared about me so much. I didn't understand that kind of unconditional love that God has for me, that He's always had for me. I wish I had known that. It would have changed me.